Yeah, once we've got the power room set up properly, it probably won't be changing after that. I'm fairly certain that the final setup of having these in there. And also, by taking out the liquid pumps, I'm going to be able to fit in a fourth generator. And that may be featuring into my desire to do it. Because 4 of these, all NG tuned, running with near to 200 degree steam, that's a lot of power. That is sincerely a lot of power. It's good times. Yeah, radiant nymphs are very, very high decor, but they're also very, very bright. Which again, not exactly what you want in a bedroom. Oh. Well, that was awkward. My apologies. Also, I do need to rebuild that. With only one of these in there, I don't think we're able to groom enough of the critters, and their population is probably going down. No, actually, it's reasonably high. I'll take it back. It's doing well. But yeah, I've never really ranched nymphs. I really should, because I'm kind of interested in how that would go. Ah! I moused off the screen and then suddenly lost what I couldn't see what was going on anymore. Get that sorted. How much longer until this starts? 1.4 cycles, peeps. 1.4 cycles until we, for science, whether enough water is in here to prevent the steam nuking my auto sweeper or not. And this is such a massive overkill of temp shift plates. I now realize that we didn't need it in this configuration. Had I properly considered this, I would have gone in there and reconfigured them, but alas, I did not, and so now we're not going to worry about it. Maybe during the next dormancy, we'll take care of that, but for now, we're good. Oh, we've actually done a bit of work over here, good. So, we are going to want 100% a auto sweeper. Actually, this one, yeah, it'll be able to reach every part of this room. We're going to want it reasonably high up, I'm going to say. I don't want it sinking temperature with much in here. How high is this up? It can 1, 2, 3, 4. So actually I have to have it here. Annoying, but okay. So the auto sweeper made of steel can sit just above the volcano. It can reach all of the rock that'll be in there. This will also have to be there, ready to take that out in order to get too hot. Ah, but wait, how big is the steam turbine space? Oh, I hadn't considered that. I'm going to want to make these walls wider, because realistically, I'm going to want 2 of these. At least 2. Should I go for 3 for this room? Because the heat in the volcano is going to be so much higher. What do you think, chat? Should we make this a much larger? Well, if I make it that much larger, though, I'm going to have trouble with the auto sweeper. I may have to just accept that I'm going to have 2, in which case I could have 3 steam turbines. Hey, Oak, just hopped in to wish you well. Gotta get up early tomorrow, so it's bedtime for me. Take care, mate. Say go for it. Okay. Let's redesign this then to have 3 steam turbines. 1 here. Oh, they're 5 wide. Damn it. That's annoying. Oh well. Something like that. And the steel auto sweeper again. How wide can this be? It's 3 on each side and 4 up and down. Okay, so 3 on that side. And there. That can reach everything on this tile. As can this one. So one there. And in the middle, I would have a conveyor loader that I would not have pointing downwards because it would absorb too much heat from the volcano itself. Right there. And I could immediately take the cooled down rock out. Wait a second, did I just make that out of iron? I'm not sure. Let me just double check. No, I was making out of steel. Good. Now, I will make the conveyor rail there out of steel, but no more than that. I'm going to make this out of ceramic. I'm going to want this a little bit further out. I'm going to replace a lot of that with more steel metal tile. Alright. This will move the heat around. We will fill this all the way up. It's going to have 1,000... It's going to have 1 ton of water on the bottom layer. A whole... Per tile, a ton of water. So 15 tiles worth, so 15 tons worth of water at the bottom. That should be enough to deal with any amount of crazy, crazy heat that this thing is going to be dribbling out. We'll see how it goes. Now, the temp shift plates I made a diamond. Diamond has a melting point of stupid high. Which is why I don't mind having the diamond temp shift plates behind this. Because, you know, stupid high. That should be okay in the proper volcano as well, for the same reason. We don't want anything that would melt while in there. That would be super bad. Super duper bad. It won't be symmetrical. How would we be able to cope? We can make it symmetrical, don't worry. There are tricks. You don't live as long as me without learning how to deal with something that is violently resisting being symmetrical. You see, we're going to have, right about here, a little thermal sensor. There's not a lot we can do about this one. We just have to live with it. You can sort of embrace the lack of symmetry. In fact, I can shunt this over a little bit. And you know what? Sure. Well, for you, I will make it even better. Now, the question here is, does this need to access? Ooh. Question for chat there. Does the auto sweeper need to be able to reach this tile or the base tile to work? That is an important one. Selena Marnis, thank you very much for the 15 months. Hi, good morning, Aavak. What a good start to a workday. Thank you for the stream. You're more than welcome. I hope you enjoy. DCI, Sergey, thank you very much. I hope you have a lovely day as well. Does anyone happen to know what part of a conveyor loader The auto super needs to be able to reach in order to interact with. Super duper duper important question, that one. Super duper duper. I've run out of ceramic? Say it isn't so. Probably have. Oh, it's active. Now we just gotta wait for it to do its thing. Oh no. Idle erupts in 0.3 seconds. Cycles, rather. I'm going to keep that up so I can go back there in a moment and check in on it. How's the coring going? Going reasonably well. I approve. How's the building going? Not as well. I disapprove. But I will live with it for now. Okay. Need to get down there. Got 70, 60... 50 seconds. Manu, thank you very much for the prime sub there, mate. Diolch, mate. Really appreciate it. Alright, let's have a quick look. This is not gonna... This is gonna allow for the collection of copper as long as the room is below 138 degrees. This is only going to turn the steam generators on once the room is above 200 degrees. Let us watch how things go down. Right. No! Naughty! Naughty! Okay, well, we're delivering a little bit too much. Hang on. How hot is this? Yeah, I thought that would be an issue. So we're shunting very hot copper up here. I mean, granted, it's dumping a fair bit of its heat, but that is going to make that oil very warm very quick. Yeah, there's a little bit too much in there. Okay. Let's leave that for now. Once this actually turns into steam in there, then we'll be okay. We've got a chunky bit of copper there now that is just really hot, but it's alright. It's fine. Remind me, chat, I need to sort that out. But this is what happens when you've got 500 kilos of water. It takes a long time for it to heat up. Surprising, that. I was hoping that this wouldn't grab it in time, or that this would flash into steam a little bit faster, but at the same time, not entirely upset by it. Alright. Well, we're going to have to wait a little bit. It's a shame that we got so much... We pulled 200 kilos of copper out. But on the plus side, we now have enough copper to finish off the construction. So there's a little part of me that's okay with it. But I'm going to have to go back down there and set that up in a moment. And make sure that it's being properly controlled. Where's the copper? What? Why is that not being grabbed? There should be a copper. Yeah, there's copper. I mean, actually, that being said, it's like 800... copper to make each one of those, so that, yeah, it's probably going to be a while. Alright, well, we're going to be watching this for a few minutes then. Oh, I'll take the copper roll, thank you. Okay, for those who are wondering, hey, how does this all work? That is how it works. Also, can we just appreciate how this is the only reason we didn't just activate this volcano prematurely? Can we all just take a second? Just let that sink in. The only reason that this volcano isn't dumping 120 kilos per second of 1,700 degree magma is because Snowfoot is too dumb to realize I've asked them to dig something that is literally impervious to damage. Dutifully, Snowfoot was there trying to dig this ultra never gonna happen dig spot. And as a result, could not dig this tile away. I really feel that we need a moment to just accept how lucky that was. That was a devastating derp dodge, yes. That was... wow. Dear Lord. The duplicants managed to avoid disaster by being duplicants. I approve. But I seriously can't believe how close we were to disaster there. Really cannot believe how close that is. Oh my goodness. Wow. I am not disappointed with that one. Thank you very much for the resub, God, and for the cheer there, Aquaman to 0. Fortune favors the stupid. Well, I mean, can't argue with results, I suppose. Oh, poop. How long have I been breaking the pipes in here? Derpitude, chat. My derpitude has reached new heights. LOL, indeed. See, the worst part about all of that is these are going up on YouTube. And the problem with that is that in the moment, I make mistakes. I make silly mistakes. Especially because, you know, I'm thinking about my commentary. That's the whole thing of YouTuber tunnel vision. Part of that is just we're paying attention to other things. But the comments on YouTube have all the time in the world and can pause and rewind and rewatch. I don't know how long that's been there, but I'm going to have so many comments. I'd be a little bit disappointed if I didn't at that point. Okay, that is dropping quickly, but, you know. The temperature's doing okay. It'll get there. It'll take a while to prime that system, but when it works, it'll be good. There we go. That's what I actually wanted. Hooray. We should no longer have terrible, terrible trouble with all of that. Damn it. What did I just cancel? Auto save. Don't be a scallywag. Thank you. How's everyone doing today? Well, I'm doing significantly better than I would have been if I had actually dug that away. I mean, yeah, if I had the railing system, then the copper would be being split up into much smaller chunks as it was being moved around, which would allow me to get rid of the copper's heat that much faster. But once the system's primed and running, I'm hoping that it won't be so bad. If it is, then during the next dormancy, I'll go in and I'll rejig the whole system to have a conveyor loader belt system. We'll see how it goes. When's my next upload of Factorio? Hopefully today, depending on if I have enough time or not. Today was a bit, well, yesterday now was a bit of a saga because I had house visits and crazy stuff going on, so I wasn't able to record as I'd wanted to. But usually, it'll be like every 2 or 3 days. YouTube commenters know everything, see everything, and judge everything. Yeah, it is true. It is true. There we go. Oh, thank you very much, Blue Sharky. I really appreciate the praise. I'm glad you enjoy it. Yeah, let's see how this affects the overall temperature. That temperature is going to sink because it's trying to synchronize with all of these tiles, but eventually these tiles will be so hot that it'll never be colder than like 100 degrees or 130 degrees, and that should be okay. Is this the series on YouTube? If you're talking about my second channel, then yes. If you're talking about my main channel, where I do have a series, or had one, kind of do have one, because I want to go back to it, then no, this isn't that one, unfortunately. But it is the kind of the long play, no cuts series is on my second channel, yes. While we're waiting, time to get a little bit more dug out. I see you over there. Just chilling. Not doing work, you scoundrel. There we go. I am going to need to start having them sweeping at least into a single pile, if not into storage. Just to move things around, along a little bit more. Yeah, it's going to take a while before we go. Oh no, there we go. Got enough copper to do another 2. And down here. Will we have enough copper to do another one of these? Yes, we will. Fantastic. A little bit more cooling. How long is it going to take to get the temperature out of this? It's coming in at 20 degrees. It is not sinking temperature with this area, but as I add more of the metal plates over the tungsten, then it'll be able to shift that temperature a lot more aggressively. And indeed, the temperature will filter back into the diamond more. There we go. How long until the natural gas kicks back in? Only 8 cycles. That's actually not that long at all. go. Gonna get another eruption in just a second. Got about 2 or 3 more eruptions, I would say, until the room starts to get steam in it. But I'm fairly confident that we're not going to have a big issue with the temperatures in here. What do Windows tiles do? Well, they kind of act like metal tiles in that they're very thermally conductive. It's quite useful in that regard. Water on this side is nice and roasty toasty. Oh, maybe we'll only need another 2. No, 2, 3 to get that fully set up, and then we'll start seeing copper being delivered. Can never say no to dirt. There's a lot of things that use dirt for irrigation. It's always a useful one to have more of. Now, see, the thing is, I want to go on a tea break. But if I do, there's a very good chance that Snowfoot, at the very least, is going to get stuck. Now, do I want to take the chance? An important question, to be sure. Looks like we've got more votes for the damper drink, so it looks like I'm going to be coming back with tea, which is always a nice one. The presence of sand always makes these digging jobs that much more dangerous. Things going on here. Yeah, still fairly low. I do definitely feel that having this set up properly so that hydrogen and the steam room in there are the only things in this room, then just fill this with hydrogen is going to be the better way to take care of that one. I don't need to worry about that. Pipes-wise, we're good. Alright. Electricity-wise, we're good. Alright. Finally then, all of these need to be removed as well. These 2 rooms can share the air in there. Honestly, that's not going to be an issue for me. And in fact, I'll replace these with air tiles once I move everything else up. But a little bit. We probably just had a couple of places releasing their releasing some steam there. Oh, not steam, but you know what I mean. Okay, water's getting there now. It's creeping up towards that 100 point. I think the next eruption is going to start flashing its steam. Need to make sure this is looking for steam. Yes, it is. Okay. Should be good to go momentarily. But on that note, yeah, it's going to be tea break time. And it looks like it is going to be tea. 4 dabber drinks to 2 demons brew. Aavak didn't care for me as a dupe, and he lost my corpse. But I didn't lose your corpse. The duplicants lost your corpse. I know exactly where it is. It was rendered down into genetic ooze so that I could print a wart seed. 100%. 100%. Alright, but I'm going to give you a nice shot of the volcano as it continues to erupt for a little while. I'm going to drop down a save. Just make sure it doesn't crash, because honestly, if I come back and the duplicants have killed themselves, well, they have made their choice. That's on them, not on me. Tunk. But I shall be back very, very shortly. I suppose I should set the timer as well, shouldn't I? Yeah, that would probably be a good idea. Alright, back in 5.